Hello my friends, it's Danny and today I'm showing you how to make one of my very favorite summer treats. It's my clean and delicious Neapolitan ice cream. And what makes this ice cream such a healthy treat is that the base is made from frozen bananas. And I'm telling you, you are gonna be shocked at just how creamy and thick and delicious this ice cream is. It reminds me of like a really good soft serve. Now, the great thing about this technique is that you can make so many different flavors with it. And if you don't have it already, I actually have an ebook sharing 30 different flavors of banana ice cream. So if you feel really excited about banana ice cream this summer, I will leave a link down in the description box below and you can check it out there. Now, the first thing that I need to do is freeze some bananas. Specifically for this recipe, you're gonna need 8 frozen bananas. Now, you wanna look for bananas that are browning, just like what I have here, because the browner the banana, the more the sugars develop and the sweeter the banana is gonna be, which means the sweeter the ice cream is gonna be. So I've got a rimmed baking sheet lined with some parchment paper ready to go. And I'm just going to peel the bananas and then cut them into coins, just like this. I usually get somewhere between 10 to 12 slices per medium to large sized banana. And then once you have all the slices ready to go, just transfer them onto the rimmed baking sheet. And then you wanna pop this into the freezer for about 2 hours. Now, if I wasn't gonna make the ice cream right away, then what I would do is I would take the bananas off of the baking sheet and transfer them into a storage bag. Giving them that quick pre-freeze before putting them in the bag is gonna ensure that they don't all stick together once they're frozen. And then you can have this bag ready to go whenever you're ready to make ice cream. Actually, I recommend keeping frozen bananas on hand at all times because not only do they make delicious ice cream, but they're also perfect for smoothies and protein shakes. So once you're ready to make your ice cream, you just have to decide if you want to do this in a food processor or a high-speed blender. I am using the Vitamix 5200, but either of these tools will work to make the ice cream. Now, if you remember, Neapolitan ice cream is a combination of 3 different flavors: vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry. So we are going to use the same base technique to make all 3 flavors, starting with the vanilla. So first thing that goes into my blender are the sliced frozen bananas. So I have about 36 slices, which is equivalent to 3 frozen bananas. Then I have a little bit of vanilla extract, just a kiss of maple syrup. You could use really any sweetener you prefer here. And if your bananas were super sweet, you could probably skip the sweetener altogether, depending on your personal taste. And then just a couple tablespoons of an unsweetened almond milk. Pop the lid on and get that going, and you're gonna see that it's all going to start to blend into this beautiful, thick, creamy ice cream. Now, if you find the ice cream is getting stuck at all, you can shut the blender off or your food processor off and just use a spoon to rotate it a bit. The Vitamix happens to come with this tampering tool, which is perfect because it helps to push the bananas down towards the blade, but it's not long enough to actually hit the blade. And then once it gets going, you're gonna see it just gets thick and creamy, and once it's all blended, it's done. Once I have my ice cream right where I want it, I'm gonna transfer it into a loaf pan. Now, we're gonna be putting all 3 flavors in this pan. So the goal is to have the vanilla ice cream take up 1/3 of the pan. So just do your best to keep it to 1/3 of the pan, but don't worry if it's not perfect. First of all, we're gonna pop this in the freezer. So as it starts to set up, I can manipulate it a little bit to get it where I want it. But let's be honest, perfection can also be very boring. So don't be afraid to let it all be a little bit less than perfect. Okay, so I'll pop this pan in the freezer and we are now gonna make the chocolate. Again, using the very same technique. So I've got 3 frozen bananas in my blender. To that, I'm adding 3 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder, a little bit of maple syrup, and the unsweetened almond milk. Pop the lid on, blend it up. It's gonna get rich and thick and creamy. And now I'm gonna transfer this to the middle portion of the loaf pan. Again, you wanna try to contain the chocolate to the center of the pan now. But just like the vanilla, once we pop this in the freezer and it sets up a bit, it's very easy to manipulate where the ice cream is. We can push it around a little bit to get it the way we want it. So don't worry, you're doing a great job. And finally, we're ready to make the strawberry ice cream. Now, in go the bananas. The big difference with the strawberry ice cream is that instead of 3 frozen bananas, we're only using 2 frozen bananas because we are also using 1 cup of frozen strawberries. Then I've got just a little bit of maple syrup and our unsweetened almond milk. And yet again, on goes the lid, blend it up till it's thick thick and rich and creamy. And then we're gonna transfer this into the third of our loaf pan. And you can just see how fun and playful and beautiful this dish is. I love making it so much. It's so pretty and it is gonna be delicious. Now, once you have all 3 flavors in the pan, you wanna put this back in the freezer for about 2 hours. This is gonna bring it to the perfect soft serve consistency, and it's really easy to scoop. However, if you did not want to serve your ice cream in 2 hours, that's totally fine as well. The only thing is that when this ice cream freezes all the way through, it gets really hard, like rock solid. So you need to give it a little extra time to defrost if you're not gonna eat it in that 2 to 3 hour window. So you just leave it on the counter for 15 minutes or so until it softens a bit, and then it'll be ready to roll and you can scoop it up and serve as you will. You can enjoy it on a cone, enjoy it in a cup. However you would enjoy your ice cream, you can enjoy this soft serve banana ice cream. And just so you know, from a flavor perspective, each flavor, the strawberry, the vanilla, and the chocolate, definitely do have an undertone flavor of banana, which I love because I like banana. But if you're not a banana fan, you do want to keep that in mind. This is so good. It is thick, it's creamy, it is just like a delicious soft serve ice cream. And I'm telling you, it's a great healthy hack when it's hot outside and you sort of kind of just want to eat ice cream every single day of the week. I know that's what happens in our household. So if you are as excited as banana ice cream as we are, and you want to explore more flavors, again, I have my ebook that's all about banana ice cream. It has 30 flavors. I will leave a link to that down in the description box below. And as always, I am so excited to see what you're whipping up in your own kitchen. So when you give this a try, make sure that you tag me on Instagram and on Facebook using the hashtag #CleanAndDelicious. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm Dani Spies, and I'll see you back here next time with some more clean and deliciousness. Cheers. Hello, my friends, it's Dani, and I'm taking it from the top. Okay, so once you're ready to make your ice cream, the first thing you want to decide is, okay. So then, where did I leave it off? So get ready. Did you like that or no?